Welcome viewers to Software a software engineering academy. Today I am going to discuss with you about a very important feature, and that feature is progress line. How can you represent your progress line in a Gantt chart? And that progress line is very important to known by all the planning engineers who are working in monitoring phase. So here I will open my Primavera P6. First of all, I will show you my project here. So here I have created my project having a 5 activities total numbers. So these activities are related to road works. You can apply this one in any project. So first of all, you will go here in the maintain baseline and you will assign baseline. So while you are doing a monitoring phase, baseline is a very necessary factor. I will assign that baseline, and that baseline is, you can see here. So the baseline is assigned now. 5 activities are created for the road work, and now you can see my data date is 24 of August 2021. I will just go here and click this option progress line, and when you click this option, the progress line will be activated. The red dark thick line will represent our progress line. You can go here in the bar chart option, and in progress line you can change the color of that line. This line is used to represent your progress line. So here I have changed my progress line color and the thickness. Now here you can see the project started on 24 of August. So if my project is delayed, for example, I go here, my project is delayed 7 days on 31st of August. Does it impact? So you can see there is a progress line which is changed from here. How much this line is changed? So to understand how much it is changed, go here, right click here, bar chart option. We will see in progress line which setting is applied here. So the setting applied here is based on difference between current and baseline activities. So first of all, you have to understand one thing. When you go here in the bars, so when you adding your bar, the bar should be primary baseline. There the bar represent should be primary baseline. If this bar is not primary baseline, if this one is project baseline, then the other option will not work. This option here for the percentage option here, this one percentage option and remaining duration will not work. So I will explain you about that how does it works. So this line drawn, it represent that how many days are you delay or how much time you are delay from this one. This from this data date to this line, this is difference represent that you are delay in finish of this one. So also you can represent as a start also the same. For example, this activity, if when you go here, this event should be completed on 18 of October instead of 25 of October. So now the difference, this difference is drawn here. When you go here, you can see this difference is drawn here. For example, if I go, my completion of this activity is on 18 of October, I reduce duration from here. Let's see here, I say that 10 days, increase 15 days. Now you can see the line is merged here. This line is merged here because this is on time now, because 18 and 18 is equal. That's why this progress line is meeting here on your data line, data date line, because your 18 and 18 finish is equal. So if I increase my finish from here by increasing the duration 25, you will see that it go behind more further because it go to November. So if I increase 18, so you will see there is a little bit change here. If I go here and I say that 8 days left, so you will see that this line goes ahead the data date, because this one is completing before 11 days, 7 of October. So this one, after this one line, data date line, the progress is ahead. So the before this one line, this shows the progress is behind the finish date. This one is example for finish date. Now I will go here in the bar chart option. The same I will show for the start date. Now for the start date, you will see that these are start dates: 24 August, 21 September, 19. So these are differences. So if this activity is 28 starts and this is 21, so that's why this difference is 7 days. That's why it's displaying here. So for example, I remove that difference. I go here and I say that I will start work on 21 of September. So you have seen that this line is merged now. So if I say I go here and instead of 21, if I say that I will start on 23rd, you will see this line go behind 2 days, 3 days, because these have 2 days difference. So line behind this one, 2 days difference are showing here in progress line. So you can easily visualize graphically that how much your progress line is differentiating from your data date line. So this is a very, very unique method to visualize your schedule. You can fastly track that how much you are on delay and which activities are just misleading your project. So if for example go here, instead of 23, you go here, you said that I will start on 16, so you will see there will be a positive impact here. So this positive impact in increase in days of 5 days, because this line go ahead, is the same as I told you in finish. So I have just completed 2 options. The first one is finish date and the second one is start date. So start and finish date to optimize your based on difference between current and baseline activity. So next one I will show you about by connecting progress points and based on activities percentage complete. So percent complete, how can it acts? So sometimes people believe on that we should use progress line as our percent complete. So I will go here, right click here, and I will add here activity percent complete. Here is an activity percent complete column. I will go here, I add here and apply this one. So for example, here this activity not started, this activity not started. So I will go here, I will schedule this one, I will go here, and now first of all I will explain you why this is showing here. This activity baseline compare with your actual progress. This activity should be started your what is your planned progress. Let me show you from schedule. Right click here, go to the column and go here in the schedule percent complete. So I will drag this one. This is very easy to understand which method I am just going to tell you. So your schedule percent complete is 25%. So this is a 25% difference. So for example, I go here, I say that this activity started on 24 of August. This activity started on 24 of August. So even it's not updated here, the line is still showing the same. If I say this activity is updated, you will see updated 20%. So you will see this is decreased, because you see that this activity has been updated 20% and total schedule percentage complete required is 25%. So this progress line depends upon this is updated 20% now. If I say 25%, then this line will be equal or parallel or on it, and you will see that if I put 25%, so you can see this line is as equal straight line with the data date. So if I say I have more progress, then I have planned here 25% instead of 30%, you will see the line will go ahead. 30% go 50%, and if I go here for 100%, you will see the line goes until the last of your baseline. So this progress line is working as your with baseline. So for example, if I start this activity on 28th of September, I complete the same like 50%. So you will see that this activity go with the same. So also this baseline, this is schedule percent, and this one is your activity percent, which this line shows. I go back here, schedule, and I will not complete this activity, not any activity. Go here, I will schedule back to my original stage. So now the last option here, bar chart option, baseline, this option is based on a remaining duration. So here you can see there is 83 days total, and this one is the left days are 20 days. So if I update here any activity, so this activity remaining days, if they are less, so you will see the less days are showing here. If they are greater, then you will see it will show ahead. If I progress ahead, like I go here on 31st of August here, and I say that I have to complete this work on 30 days. So you will see the same, the reaction will be, if I say that it is 10 days, so it will show you the 10 days ahead. If I say I will complete that work in 30 days, so you will see it will be go behind. So this one, how this remaining works, the percent complete is the different, the remaining duration is the different, the start is the different, and the finish to show your progress line is the different. Also I have shown you the demonstration of your progress line, how thickness and how much baseline you can assign it. So this is our today's content. Thanks for watching SoftUdemy. We will meet with a next detailed video. To understand my videos, please press the bell icon. We will meet in the next video. Thanks.